Hello everyone, thank you for attending the Wiseplanner session. My name is Bharti Mezuria and I'm the Practice Lead Development here at BAASS. Today I'm going to be talking about the product called Wiseplanner, which is a very simple budgeting application that has been developed by BAASS. So let's look at your typically budgeting process and what is involved in completing your budgeting process. You would have to prepare budget templates, which are normally Excel files with the information on what were your last year actuals or how much did you budget last year, so that you can make informed decisions about the current fiscal that you're budgeting for. You would then prepare either one or multiple sheets and distribute them to the appropriate unit leads or department leads for them to provide their input or complete the spreadsheets. You would then receive the spreadsheets, you would consolidate them and either enter them manually in Sage or import in Sage. Now, we recognize that with the budgeting process, it's a time-sensitive process and you don't have a lot of time to complete the budget. So you're working to make sure that you're on top of the spreadsheets, you're following up, and in addition to that, you have your day-to-day duties to complete as well. So what ends up happening is by the time you get the files and you push the data in Sage, you have very little time to analyze if the budgets were done correctly, because there is a lot of manual work involved. So what we did was we created this product called Wiseplanner, and we wanted to keep it very simple and Excel-based still, and just help our clients eliminate the import-export process from Sage, yet be able to work in Excel with formulas so that they can complete budgeting with some simple steps. We try to make the product simple so that you don't need training. And we also allow you to do reports on the budgets and budget revisions using our product called BAASS Web Reports. We covered BAASS Web Reports on our other sessions, and we also have some upcoming sessions where you'll be able to see the product demo there. So with that, let me show you what Wiseplanner looks like. I'm going to launch the screen, and this is what it looks like. So with Wiseplanner, you can work with multiple Sage companies. As you can see, I have 2 companies here, and for each company, I can have multiple budget templates. I'm going to use this example here that I've created for budget set 2020. And what basically this is a definition of what data I want included in my Excel files when I'm generating them. So I would provide a template name. I'm budgeting for fiscal set 1. As you know, depending on the version you're running, Sage supports up to 5 budget sets, but I want to just put this set of data in budget set 1. I can choose a different budget set if this was a second revision or a third revision. I can choose my fiscal, my currency, and my periods. I'm then able to filter my GL accounts, and these are all real-time lookups from Sage. And here I'm able to include referential data. So what I want to include in my spreadsheet is the actual amounts last year and how much did I budget last year, just more for reference so I can budget accordingly this year. So once I've defined what I want to include in my Excel, I can go ahead and hit launch. And it's going to generate an Excel file with all the data that it's going to pull from Sage 300. And this is what the spreadsheet would look like. So it included all the GL accounts that I requested for. It included the actual for last year, how much did I budget last year, and then it provides me the columns for the current fiscal to budget. Okay. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to focus on this account here, which is office supplies. And I'll just browse to the add-ins that I have with Wiseplanner. So I'm able to do a couple of things here. I'm able to say, I just want to budget based on my actual last year and add a factor. And if I copy that across, it's actually going to copy the formula for each period. I can also do a lump sum amount and say spread the amount, and it'll spread equally across the fiscal periods. So, I have the basic functions here to complete my columns, or I can just copy my formulas and, because it's an Excel file. So you get all the functionality that you have in Excel to complete your budget templates here. And then all you do is, without having to leave the spreadsheet, I mean, if you're not done, you can save and come back and continue the next day. But if you're done, you're able to simply say, now, before I save this or upload this data to Sage, I just want to go to Sage and show you that currently I do not have any budget data in the GL account 65-2000 for this fiscal year. So I'll go ahead and now save to Sage. I get a confirmation that it's updated. And when I go to Sage now and refresh, there I have it. Okay. I'm going to go back to my template and to my Wiseplanner sheet. So just to sort of recap, what I did was I defined the template, and basically that all that is the criteria. And then I hit the launch button so that that data is produced in Excel. I updated my spreadsheet, and right from within spreadsheet, I was able to update Sage, and my budget sets are there. Now, let's say there's a second revision. That's okay. I can create a second template, and I can overwrite the budget sets here, or I can use a different budget set. So that, in a nutshell, is our product called Wiseplanner. We're happy to take any questions. And if you would like a more detailed demo, we are happy to arrange that as well. Thank you for joining the session. Take care.